How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing good and well. I am working on this BMW 5 Series today. It's actually been a crazy busy day. But with this 5 Series, going to be looking at doing the Symphony ambient lighting kit. This car has already got a little... With the 5 Series, I've actually done an F11 version previously, but that was with the Fibre Optic kit. But this being the LED Bead kit, it's going to be so much brighter and more vibrant. And obviously with the Symphony effect, it's going to look so good. So without further ado, I've already started to take apart some of the bits and pieces. Gonna be looking at stripping this car apart and bit by bit getting it all together looking awesome. So I'm gonna basically show you guys around what the car looks like right now. Go through the installation. Anything that I've done differently from the previous video, I will bring up here. So without further ado, let's jump into stripping this car apart. So everyone, here's what I'm doing different with this car. I've taken apart the rear of the center console. Through there, I've basically got the main command module, which is going to be connected up with the Live and Earth. From there, I've ran two strips across onto the sides over here. They're both connected to, well, they will be connected to the original module just over here. Okay, so because it's got two points that you can attach them. But then what I've done is I've sent a Live and Earth, one to this side and one to the other side. That's going to be going across the strip here, one for the other side as well. And that's basically how I'm going to get the strip lights on each side of the dash. There is a slight problem, which is the strip that goes across here isn't fully long enough to go all the way across. It's a little bit of a caveat, but it ends really nicely just at this point here. So that's not the worst thing in the world. It will still look quite pristine and original. It's just a limitation at the moment. I'm gonna see if I can get some extra long bead strips, because if I can, that will fix that problem straight away. Once I've done that, I'm gonna look at doing the doors. The doors are gonna be turning on with the headlights and stuff. I don't think there's a Live and Earth that constantly goes to them. Previously that was okay with the Fibre Optic, but with this kit, you ideally want it on during the day, but it's not going to be the worst thing. If it's not, it'll work with the headlights as well. So I'm going to carry on with getting everything in place, the footwells and stuff, get the center part of the car complete, and then I can look at doing the doors and finishing them up as fast as I can. So let's go. It's basically another day. I didn't get to film all of this when I did the installation. There was a lot going on at that time. And as you guys can see me right now, I have a BMW i8 behind me. This is in for an install as well, so I'm super excited to look at working on something like this. What I do want to kind of recap on with this install video is a couple of things that in some ways are kind of missed out, so I just want to add some clarity to them. As some of you will know from my previous F10 installation video, I did show how I did the doors, and basically on the doors, what you want to do is you want to tap into, well, if you have original ambient lighting, you can tap into the Live and Earth for that, or you can tap into the light switches, which is normally the grey and red and the brown for Earth. So you could tap into those as your Live and Earth. That's what I did on the F10 in this scenario. It does mean that the lights will only turn on when the headlights are on and everything like that. It's one of those things, unless you're gonna hardwire in nice Live and Earth to each one of the doors, you're not gonna get a Live and Earth sent to them constantly. It's just the way the car is, and unfortunately there isn't really a way of changing the coding or anything like that at the moment to look at doing that. The other thing that I kind of wanted to touch on is you could go for a different effect, where on the actual trim pieces you could have a strip going over the top, and same on the dash and stuff as well. It does mean you'll end up using a completely secondary kit, but you'll get a look that's a bit more in your, not in your face, but whereas on the doors it's a bit more hidden away. So when, you know, if you did it that way, it would basically mirror a lot more of the new G30 style 5 Series. So, you know, it will have that twin strip effect going with it, which could actually look really nice. I think it's something that I might look at doing if I ever owned an F10.
it's the way I would basically go about doing it. I just think it would look really good, especially with how that effect looked on the Velar that I did recently. I think it's a really nice step forward. But yeah, let's carry on looking over the car very quickly.
And that is the BMW all completed and finished. Let me show you all properly around it. So we've got the strips all nicely glowing underneath here, so it's just perfectly in line. You wouldn't be able to see it from up here, but when you are sat inside, that's the seating position you get, and it matches so nicely up with the one that goes across the dash. Just over here we've got these extra strips along the sides here as well, which look really good. As for the rear as well, maybe I should have moved that seat a little bit further forward, but as you can see, it's a really nice glow from the seating position. You can see it on the other side as well. Got a full view of the front of the car. And as you all know as well, with the app, you can basically control it to just be solid colors if you wanted to, or you can have it going over to the Symphony modes, which, you know, we've got so many different options here. That looks so cool. So many different cool modes that you can go through and stuff. And let's have a look at it with the lights off actually. What I do want to talk about very quickly actually is how did I get these strips to stay in here. So what I did was use hot glue on the inside of it and just glue them in place, and then as the glue cools down it will get obviously stuck in place, and then put this over the top. So it's a little bit of a different way. Normally I don't like to use glue, but it's in such a spot where you literally will never be able to see it, which is completely fine.
But right, we're gonna end the video there. Thank you all for watching and getting to this point in the video. I hope you all did enjoy it. If it is something that you want to get done to your car, please get in touch with me. If it's something that you want to try tackling yourself, links in the description down below with all the ambient lighting kits and all the other little bits and pieces that I like to use just to make life a little bit easier. But yeah, if it's something that you wanted to get done to your car, then hit me up on Instagram or on Facebook. I've got my page up on Facebook as well, and also you can try and email me if you'd like to. The best way is Instagram, but I do get a lot of messages coming through from people asking for help or people asking for booking in for an installation and stuff, so there's a lot going on. So it's just something that I wanted to make you all aware of. If you've enjoyed the content, you want to support the channel, support me with all of this, then please hit subscribe, give the video a nice thumbs up. If it's inspired you in any way, or you know it's motivated you to do something with your car, then you know all these things are really nice to hear from me as well, so leave them in the comment down below. And like I said, this i8 is in for an install, so if that's not a reason to subscribe to the channel to see that later on, then I don't know what more can be, because this is going to be so awesome. This is basically my first supercar in a sense. So yeah, BMW i8, can't wait. That's in for a big install, by the way. So yeah, everyone, I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.